My name is Brittney Castro. I'm a certified financial planner, and this is my story of the time that I did not prepare for taxes. So when I started my career, I was technically self-employed. So while I kind of knew I should be preparing for taxes and paying something quarterly, I didn't. When I got my tax bill at the end of the year, it was a shock because it was over $10,000. Here I was in finance and I thought, oh, I should have known about this. But it was one of those things that I learned from experience, and now I'm way more prepared for tax time, even though I still don't like paying my taxes. I don't think anyone really does. But eventually I figured out how to take care of the payment, and then I became way more prepared moving forward so that those tax periods or tax filing seasons weren't a huge shock to my system as a business owner. And it actually also helped me relate to the business owner clients that I was working with, because now I had that personal experience to go along with the financial advice I was giving them. When I started in finance, I was 22. I was fresh out of college, and I was actually, I think, the only woman in the office at that time. And it was interesting because I had learned how to do quote unquote finance or financial planning in a very masculine way. It wasn't until I started my own business that I really leaned into the fact that I was a woman in finance and leveraged that for my strengths. So meaning I promoted it in marketing, that I had empathy, I could sit on the same side of the table as my clients, I could listen well. And then with marketing, I quickly saw, oh, this was actually a huge opportunity. I'm a woman in finance, it's pretty rare, I'm young. So I sold it, and I became successful at being like a spokesperson and a financial expert because of the fact that I was a woman. I would get hired a lot of times. I appreciated it, I valued it. And so I think with anything, there's always like the pros and cons, but with all of those challenges of being a woman in finance, I've just really leveraged it to my strengths.